Hello and welcome back to NGS Nexus Gaming Series. I am the Crushinator, and tonight I am bringing you a Division E East matchup between ReGen Rebel and Macro Machines. Looking forward to this one. I unfortunately had to drop the Macro Machines last matchup from last week, so I'm picking it up this week. This should be a good one. These two teams very tight in the standings on the race to make the playoffs here. Both sitting at the 9 and 10 seed here in Division E East. But, you know, there's a lot of teams pretty close here. 7th seed currently has 6 points, 8th seed has 6 points, 9th seed 5 points, 10th seed 4 points. This could go any way. Any set of these teams could definitely make it into the playoffs here, and this is going to be an important series for that race as we are in Week 7 here, starting to get towards the end of the regular season. Hope you're all having an excellent day. You're all having an excellent week, it being the Wednesday that it is. Teams are getting settled, getting ready for our series. Well, we've got a second. We can go over the map bans here. ReGen Rebel banning away Dragonshire and Battlefield of Eternity. Macro Machines banned out Infernal Shrines and Cursed Hollow. ReGen Rebel have chosen to take us to Volskaya Foundry here for game number 1. Volskaya Foundry. The lost map. The map that was removed from Storm League, but still available here. As far as I can tell, still fairly popular in NGS as well. There has been talk, you know, will Volskaya Foundry stand the test of time? Will it end up getting voted out, just going unplayed as the seasons go on here in NGS? But I still feel like there's a lot of love for this map. It has its problems at the highest level, but honestly, it's been going in Storm Division. People have been playing it. It's fine. It's not like a bugged map. It's not a broken map. It's not an unfun map. It's just, you know, I feel like it's on the back burner of Blizzard developer projects right now. I feel like they were like, okay, we've got an idea. So we're going to take Volskaya out. We're going to tinker with it for like a year. And then we're going to bring it back. It's going to be awesome. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like spring 2022, we're going to see update Volskaya Foundry, come back to Storm League in a blaze of glory. But one can only hope. Because I have no particular problem with the map. I think it's cool. It's just the idea that in the late game you have to put 2 heroes into the mech is a balance issue. It's a balance issue because heroes get very, very strong in the late game at level 20 and they kind of make themselves weaker by getting inside that mech, which is a problem. It is an issue. Alright, I'll let them know that I'm ready. In case they were waiting on me. Don't want to make sure that I'm not the one holding things up here. J-Hut, thank you so much for the resub earlier, by the way. I know I said it in chat, but I appreciate it. I've been so tied up in Storm Division. I've been over on the Nexus Gaming Series channel for like 2 weeks straight. I've just been picking up matches over there left and right. I mean, I did it on Monday. I'm going to be doing it again this Friday. But tonight and tomorrow, finally, we're back to the amateur divisions. We're back to the heart and soul of NGS. And I'm excited to see what they're going to bring. The cool part about doing the amateur divisions, pretty much any division, like going all the way up to Heroic, all the way down to E here, is teams have their own interpretation of the drafts. And it's cool to see. I really like it. Like the Storm Division drafts, they play the games great. They know exactly what they're doing. Drafts are pretty predictable. Outside of when you go 4 healers and an Imperious. But beyond that, you've got your picks. You've got your macro stuff. You've got your most flexible heroes. But anything can happen here. You've got comforts. You've got strategies. You've got pocket picks. All that can come through in an amateur division match. I'm excited to see what these teams are going to bring. What's their flavor here on Volskaya Foundry? All right, I think we got one team all ready to go. We got a second team all ready to go. And we are firing up. We got the 3, 2, 1 countdown, and then the X number of seconds that the game realizes it took you to press the start game button. And we're in. We are in. Volskaya Foundry will be draft number 1. Macro Machines will be first to act here. Now, it being week number 7, and us having access to a wonderful community tool in Stats of the Storm, and a wonderfully custom updated website on Heroes Profile. There's a lot of data on these teams. There's a lot of data on what these players like to play, what these teams like to run. So I expect to see some target bans. I expect to see some counter picks as these drafts go on. It's going to be interesting to see what actually hits the ban board here. Hope everyone in chat's doing awesome. Taco's here, Sora's here, J-Hut's here, Murda, Lich Queen, John Mill in the house, 4 healers and Imperius. Error 404 versus ReGen. Monday night. Game number 2. It's over on my YouTube if you want to check it out. It was, I believe, Uther, Stukov, Tyrande, Karazim, Imperius on Towers of Doom. It was pretty dope. Macro Machines. Banning out the Sonya. There goes Stitches on the side of ReGen Rebel. Stitches has kind of crept up to be a top-tier tank, kind of alongside a Nubarak right now. It's hard to go wrong with a Stitches pick. Further reducing the tank pool as Macro Machine's going to remove that Johanna from the board. Mezo's Tables in the house! How you doing today? Hope you're having a good day. Excited to see an excellent matchup. It's ReGen Rebel, considering their next ban here. Ooh, wow. Going with the tank ban again. Diablo removed. Macro Machine's going to lock in the Brightwing here. Lost going with that pick. I feel like ReGen Rebel's got to lock in their tank here. They could be in trouble if they don't. We'll see what their plan is, because if they don't lock in tank here, that means that Macro Machines have the chance to take a tank and ban a tank when there's already 3 taken off the board. And that can be a problem. Let's see what they're thinking. We got the Li Ming. Oh, they're going Li Ming Diva. Playing fast and loose with the tank roll. Sulfrenia on the Li Ming here. Kind of a Volskaya Foundry special right now. Diva able to control those points as well. Meow Meow Cats is on that. There it is. Ratson going with the Muradin. There's the tank lock for Macro Machines. Out in front, absorbing all that damage. Tassadar coming in for Arcane 13th. So we've got the Mage duel here between Li Ming and Tassadar. Tassadar's got to be careful. There's a lot of standing still when it comes to playing Tassadar. If you're not paying attention, Li Ming can get on the side and snipe you. So we're going to be hoping for those shields from Brightwing to save poor Tassadar. We're going to be hoping Muradin is up in Li Ming's face to stop those orbs from coming in, but Volskaya Foundry is a very wide map. It's a very open map. Li Ming has a lot of room to angle around. That's why you see Li Ming here an awful lot. Hanzo going to be the ban here, wanting to remove some more extreme range from the side of Macro Machines. Macro Machines, they're looking at Li Ming Diva. Wouldn't be so, I'd love to see a Varian ban here. I feel like Varian Li Ming is very, very powerful on this map. The pick is open. You've already got the tanks being banned away. It's going to be a Lunara ban. Okay. Anaressa, well known as a Lunara player. Wanting to limit that pool a little bit, but that does leave an extra tank option open. I'd love to see them just go all in. Just go like Varian Tyrande here. Just go the Varian Tyrande Li Ming. Try to just blow up anyone you can get a hold of. I think that'd be awesome. But we'll have to see what their plan is. ReGen Rebel with the next 2 picks. Are they going to go for more point control here? Sylvanas Stukov coming on through for Anaressa and Velarevaya. Velarevaya? We'll figure it out. Oh, Malthiel Tracer. Last 2 picks, and there's that Varian. Sil Going with the big combo there. Let's see. Morvan on the Malthael. Frazank on the Tracer. Okay. So we got the Tracer roam. Stukov can provide, is a little bit of trouble there. Varian able to catch up to Tracer sometimes, lock in that taunt if Tracer's not quick on those blinks. Yeah, Varian, Stukov, Li Ming is a great combo. Hard to go wrong there. Meanwhile, Muradin, very, very good anti-burst. Tassadar, just a great macro presence. Malthael, fantastic macro. Brightwing able to even go soak sometimes if necessary. ReGen Rebel, they've got a good kill composition. They've got to make sure they don't fall behind on that minion soak, though. That's going to be an important key to this matchup for them. Loading on into game number 1. Strangely enough, I don't see any load bars. Is that me? Could be me? Connection seems okay. Uh-oh, starting to fluctuate. Hope I'm not disconnecting here. No, connection's fine. Why am I not loading in? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Keeping an eye on Discord. This is... I've never encountered this before. Oh, I've got load bars. Okay, I think we're good. Whew. I've got some load bars. They're starting to move. Okay, I think we're okay. Get in. We'll make sure everyone's in there. I hope it's just me that's lagging. And there's not an issue in the game. Yankeronis. Things are looking a little more normal on the load now. Still very, very slow, though. The suspense is killing me. It's kind of stalled out again here. Oh, they're starting to go. Little ducky. How you doing, Alina? Thanks for swinging on by. Glad you're enjoying the show. All right, I think we're there in a second. Got one player left to load in. Oh, I have a feeling this was all me. Okay, we're in. Okay, things seem to look pretty normal. Let's assume everything's fine. Game number 1 on the left in the blue, we have ReGen Rebel. Velaray Via, I'm just going to go with Velaray. Velaray is on the Stukov. Sil is playing the Varian. Sylphrenia on the Li Ming. Anaressa is playing the Sylvanas. Meow Meow Cats is on the Diva. On the right in the red, we have Macro Machines. Frazank on Tracer. Morvan on the Malthael. Lost playing Brightwing. Arcane 13th is on Tassadar. And Ratson playing the Muradin. Rebel was having load issues as well. I guess it could be just the game. But it looks like everyone's connected and fine, so I'm thinking everything's going to be okay. The sprays are out. Who can get the most forward spray? But the minions now meet, and the time is now to bring the noise. Varian going with the Lion's Maw quest there on level 1. Lion's Maw. We've got the Perfect Storm quest here from Muradin as well, so stacking tanks here in the early going. So the rotations are going to commence here. Early rotations should favor Macro Machines here. Just because Varian is weak until level 4, and Tassadar's Wave Clear is very strong right from level 1. Polymorph Stun going to come out there onto Sil, but the rotation coming through just fine. Turrets are up and available. We're going to see Anaressa break off to start that up here for ReGen Rebel. Checking in on the bottom lane. Morven and Meow Meow Cats just brawling away. The Diva Malthael matchup will continue there. Looks like Morven getting the better of it for the time being, but we'll see. We'll have to keep an eye on how that matchup goes forward. Right now, Macro Machines doing their own turret here, as ReGen Rebel finishes theirs out with a solo Sylvanas capture. Macro Machines going straight for their back siege camp, going to get that rolling right away here. We'll see if they cap that immediately. Yep, they're going to go ahead and cap that. They're going to want that macro pressure coming out right away to be able to get back to the lanes. And so far, paying off on the lane soak. They're up level 4 for a brief moment. ReGen Rebel picking that up as well. So Varian with the level 4 now. The shield is out. Sylphrenia caught on the wall there, but going to be alright as Ratson going in. Still has the charge. Doesn't go for the taunt, but Li Ming still hitting a pretty good combo, bringing Tassadar down to half health there. I'm looking for this Varian setup to become a lot more aggressive now. We see the trio of Velaray, Syl, and Sylphrenia. That's your kill comp right there. The Varian taunt, the Stukov silence, the Li Ming damage. That's what you want to see. Anoressa moving on back to get the siege camp rolling for ReGen Rebel. So far, no kills. No one's going for the aggression. They just want to make sure they're as even on experience as possible. Respectable. Big part of the early going here on Volskaya Foundry is making sure that you can get to level 7 before having to go contest the objective. Get that level 7, you get that talent tier so that the team fight doesn't end up being tilted against you. Anoressa's got the Mercenary Queen pumping up that siege camp there in the top lane. Rest of the team's coming on through. Syl looking, gonna move forward here. Would love to find a taunt. Ratson moves up but stays out of range. ReGen Rebel gonna push this camp in here. D.Va had to go back to base. So we're gonna have to see if D.Va gets on this double soak. Syl coming out with the charge, with Ratson able to jump on out of there. Level 7 in for Macro Machines. It's Ratson going right in there. Anoressa gets hit with the pulse bomb, but has the Haunting Wave to back up. Barely avoids the shock ray there, but will start to be healed up by that Stukov booger. Both teams at level 7. We see D.Va, Meow Meow Cats is on the point, has the full bomb charge here. Ready to defend, but Morven steps on, so no progress will be had for now. Still gonna move forward here. I'd love to see just a combo out on the tank. Just make it so Ratson is a little bit more weary about stepping forward. It's probably not, you know, a long-term kill target, but here in the early going, just throwing some good damage out onto the tank, allowing Li Ming to hit a big combo there, it's worthwhile. See them stepping up here. There's the Skullcracker stun. Electric fence in the back. D.Va going to drop that bomb right away. It's going to hit Morven here. Still going right in there, trying to get the Lion's Maw kill. Morven escapes. Ratson escapes. ReGen Rebel bully off the point, but no kills to be found in our first full scrap of the game. How you doing, Valcomer? Hope you're having a good day. Turret camps are up again. We're going to see these teams focus on that. Right now, Velaray is staying on the point for ReGen Rebel. It's going to force Ratson to move up here, but the contest is going to move ahead until ReGen Rebel steps off here. Stukov avoiding some of that damage. There's the electric fence coming on out. Still looking to move forward as Tracer going to recall after a quick dive. Meow Meow Cats is low, doesn't have the bomb, so he's going to go right into pilot form. For Zank on the outside, trying to pick up the kill, but goes down there. Tracer first to fall. Tassadar going down as well. There's the silent zone coming out. Trying to take out that turret. They do so. ReGen Rebel with the double kill are going to grab our first protector of the game. The Syl squad going to jump on in. Varian Li Ming going to move on up to the top lane here. Try to prepare for Protector Point B. The wave is a little bit behind here. So the Protector is going to take a tad bit of damage, but right now Macro Machines is spread out. They're not fully burning this down, so the wall is going to fall. The well likely to fall as well. Oh, the slam actually going right onto the fort here. Anoressa trying to get this well down. There it goes. Protector doesn't have a ton of health here in the early going, so you gotta be careful that you don't get killed on the retreat. ReGen Rebel does find their level 10s. Protector still has 20% health. 20 seconds left on it. We'll see if they can get a quick clap onto the mid wall. Getting a little bit of damage there, but being forced to back off. Very, very low on health on this Protector. Good sense there. You get a false sense of security inside the robot. You think you can just move up and do whatever you want until it expires, but then suddenly you find yourself inside the enemy base. That could be a problem. Uh-oh, Morven could be in trouble here. Warps on through, but here comes Syl. The charge down, the taunt is in, Silent Zone is out, and no chance at all. Malthael is going to fall. Successful gank there by ReGen Rebels. Looking at the level 10s, ReGen Rebels, we've got the Wailing Arrow, Wave of Force, Micro Missiles, Shield Wall, and Flailing Swipe. Macro Machines locking in Avatar, Last Rites, Black Hole, Blink Heal, and the Pulse Rounds. Quick bit of damage there out onto Varian from Macro Machines as their rotations continue. Right now, Anaressa on the Sylvanas back on that camp once again, trying to match the siege camp that's already pushing here for Macro Machines. Still coming on out, finds the charge. Silence comes out, but the taunt not quite available. Taunt is going to come out onto Tassadar, but not before the black hole pops out. You see those psionic storms on the ground. Those tend to, you got to be careful to stand in those for too long. They do provide a fairly significant amount of damage over time if you let it go the full duration here. Especially since we see it's going to be a Psionic Echo build for Tassadar, so you got to be watching out in those damage puddles. Still looking for an opportunity. Sylphrenia clearing out the lane, trying to get those minions out of the way so we can get a full combo out. There's the taunt coming on down. Silence as well. Oh, Brightwing in trouble. Taking some big damage here. Lost goes down below 60 health. The Wheeling Arrow snipe. Oh, the blink from Lost onto the lane for the save. Anaressa going for the fadeaway, but what a blink coming out from the Brightwing is going to save a life here. Lost right back into the action with that phase shift. We've got a pretty good push going on here. Taunt coming out onto Muradin. Ratson able to jump away there, as we do have the growing Silent Zone from Stukov. Going to be a big deal in terms of zoning potential in these points. Velaria in trouble here, trying to get the swipes out, but is polymorphed. Stukov going to go down here. Ratson, able to pop the Avatar just in time. Sylphrenia wanted that reset. Now Frizzank is on the chase. Li Ming trying to get away. Lets Li Ming down, but Tracer falls underneath the towers. Oh, Syl and Anaressa solo there. Ratson had the Pierce on the Stormbolt, but Arcane just did not have the cooldowns available for the double kill. Big scrap there in the top lane. Macro Machine's going to try to take the opportunity to grab themselves a heal camp. Starts firing up here. Ratson doing a good job anchoring there for Macro Machines. Making sure no one's going to come on in there. There it is. Lost going to pick up... Oh, Ratson going to go ahead and pick up that heal item. As Protector Point B is now online. D.Va and Malthael still continuing to soak. D.Va is starting to come up now. Malthael a little bit behind. Meow Meow Cats once again has the bomb available if necessary. Still gonna get the dismount. And right now, ReGen Rebels have the position on the objective. And we'll start the channel here. Macro Machine's gonna look for a way onto this point, a way to access the back line. A little poke going to come on out. Tassadar going to scout there with that Oracle. Ratson looking for a way in. Taunt comes out onto Muradin. Flailing Swipe is going to deny the engage from Malthael. Malthael down very, very low here. There's the Silence Arrow coming on out. Black Hole is going to send away the mech explosion, actually. Frizzank is dealing some good damage there to Sylvanas. Has that shielding coming on through. Micro Missiles. Almost hitting the backline there. Ratson in trouble, able to jump on out. Last Right's going to be hitting the shield wall. And oh, look at that! D.Va, with the last hit, is going to get the kill onto Muradin. Meow Meow Cats was looking for more, but Frizzank able to move away. Oh, the magic missiles. Two of them hit onto Tracer there. ReGen Rebels, they've got the advantage. They've got the channel in this objective, and it looks like another Protector is going to be coming their way. I'm not sure how D.Va got the last hit onto Murden there. It seemed like they weren't anywhere near each other. Nonetheless, the kill is recorded. Protector going to be surging on down towards the bottom lane. We'll see if they stop off in the mid at all. Try to get a little bit of wave clear here. Not even gonna blink before heading on down to the bottom lane. Morven pushing up the wave, making sure there's no minion support with this push, but that's a lot of health on this Protector. Both teams got their level 16s here. Here's the flank, Ratson and Frazank coming on through. Anaressa has the black arrows out. Villaray has these swipes to get away. Frazank still on the chase here. Stun coming in from Ratson. The Protector trying to turn around. Black Hole is going to stun Stukov. Last Rites comes out. Polymorph is enough to secure that kill. Morven pushed into double range here. Doesn't quite get clapped by the Protector. That's a single kill here for Macro Machines. D.Va still in the offlane soak here, but this is the trouble with the Protector. It's just not that good in a fight. Great job by Macro Machines just having the flank there and forcing this Protector to play defensively. Everyone out here being nice in the chat. I appreciate all of you. Lil Ducky, thank you. Murda, thank you. Ratson looking for Anaressa there. Stormbolt just shy. Turret camps are up again. It looks like Anaressa wanting to start that up here for ReGen Rebel. Macro Machines doing the same thing over on the right-hand side. Veliravia. Taunt is out there in the mid. Ratson taking some damage. Silent Zone out as well. Murden going to go down to half before the stone form starts to tick. Meow Meow Cats once again has the bomb available. Probably going to want to save that for the objective if possible, but there could be an opportunity here as we see the heal camp is going to be started up by ReGen Rebel. Very aggressive play. Meow Meow Cats is on the backside here with the big flank. Heal camp is going to be secured by ReGen Rebel. There's the taunt coming out onto Tassadar. Meow Meow Cats is going to get stunned before the mech goes off here. D.Va in some trouble. Flailing Swipe's going to come on out. Last Right's not enough. Oh, the D.Va mech comes down just in time. So many low health bars here. Is Ratson going to jump on out after popping that avatar? Li Ming just needs one kill to pop these off, but right now Macro Machine's doing a great job of just weaving on through and keeping everyone barely alive here. Black Hole going to come on out to try to stop this push, but it will not be successful here. Mid fort does go down. Oh, Meow Meow Cat's going right in there with the jet. What is it? The jets? The movement speed? I don't remember what it's called. Rush down. Boosters. Boosters. That's the name of the ability. Veliravia. Alright, Veliravia. Helping out Sulfrenia and Anaressa on this back camp. Macro Machines matching the cap timing. Silk trying to keep an eye here. Lost in Ratson in lane. Could we have another death march on this flank here? Tassadar showing up top. It's like they're trying to decide on which lane they want to press here. Right now, Ratson and Frazank are trying to monitor this rotation as well. D.Va has the boost to get away. Very, very difficult to catch a D.Va. Right now, ReGen Rebel letting their top lane push. Syl is going to discover. Macro Machines moving to the center. Sulfrenia got to be a little bit careful there. Teleports out of trouble. Team Easy names. Hey, there's been many teams I've casted that have several harder names. There's a lot of syllables in some of these, but you know, I've cast some weird ones. I'll put it that way. Bottom fort being pressured here. A very nice pickup. Catching Macro Machines on the mid rotation. ReGen Rebels is going to pick up a pretty important fort kill. As Protector C is online. Oh, Syl's moving forward. Arcane able to get away here. Oh, this could be a big flank. Ratson coming around the outside here. Syl going to step up. Morven coming in as well as the Protect Bubble comes on out. Meow Meow Cats needs to drop the mech explosion. Will do so. Black Hole on the edge. Turret is going to go down here. D.Va is picked off, though. Not able to jump back in the mech. Varian falls as well. Macro Machines. Two big picks here. Zanaressa with the movement speed able to get away, but a great Stormbolt is going to catch Stukov. That's a triple kill for Macro Machines. Very, very nicely done there. ReGen Rebel stepping up aggressively, wanting to bully off that camp, but the back flank was open. And Macro Machines did capitalize. Sulfrenia just throwing in some shots. If you can get a random kill onto Tracer, that's fantastic. Tassadar now fully online with the wave clear business. Gonna be hogging that lane XP. Morven continuing to channel the objective here for Macro Machines. ReGen Rebels starting to come up now. Diva and Varian are back. Oh, Frizzank going with the big dive, but not going to get any damage onto Sulfrenia. Bottom fort still standing for now. Tracer not really well known for that siege potential. The fort will remain. Both teams have their level 20s. Stukov is on the way here, but the Protector has already been claimed. We'll see if ReGen Rebel can fight around this Protector the way that Macro Machines did. The fort's going to go down here. I love the Meow Meow Cats dives on past. There is the turret placed down on the edge. Going to be quickly cleared away. Meow Meow Cats continuing to move forward here, still focusing on the objective. Diva is in way deep. The team a little bit split here. Diva able to get back towards the rest of the team. Ratson popped that avatar. That's going to be expiring in just a moment. A lot of battle as this Protector taking big damage as it approaches the wall. Meow Meow Cat's doing a really, really good job of just disrupting the flow of Macro Machines here. Black Hole comes on out, not going to connect there from Tassadar. And that's a pretty successful defense at 20 minutes. Keep wall still mostly intact here. ReGen Rebel have an opportunity to move on out. Oh, Frizzank is here. Oh, Varian almost hit that taunt. The recall just in time. Frizzank able to get away. Nicely done. ReGen Rebel looking for an aggressive play once again. Oh, they're moving to the top lane. Oh, Morven. Morven, you could be moving into the wrong neighborhood, buddy. Oh, the danger pings come on out. I think they got spotted. But Ratson and crew, oh, this could be trouble. Meow Meow Cat's able to get back into the mech here. Try to boost on out. Can the rest of the team escape? There's the electric fence. Syl is going to shield wall the last rites again. Oh, ReGen Rebel able to get out of trouble. That was looking like another possible wipe there from Macro Machines. But both teams get out of there unscathed. Camp's going to be picked up here. Sulfrenia moving forward, checking that heal camp. Back turret is up here for ReGen Rebels. It looks like they're going to go ahead and pick that up. That means heal camp is going to be, you know, flirted with by Macro Machines. There they go to start it up. They know that the turret camp has been taken, so they're just going to go ahead and pick this up. Syl is going to see it, but the rest of the team not in position to move in on that. Ratson moving forward here. Syl staying off the map for the moment. Oh, Arcane. Ooh. Here they go. Tassadar's moved up. Syl wants it. Able to barely move back there. You see the Invisible Friends is online for Lost. It's going to deny a lot of those point-and-click engages that Varian wants to do. Sulfrenia going to get the bomb into the back, but it won't connect. Oh, Morven could be in trouble here. Caught on the wrong side of the wall for a moment. This is Velaravia. Velaravia. Oh my gosh. I just don't know where to put the emphasis. Is it Velaravia or Velaravia? Gosh dang it. Point A coming up in about 15 seconds here. Turrets up in 20 on the right-hand side. Both teams still have all of their keeps. Enough kills is likely enough to just plow through a keep and grab the victory at this point in the game. It's not something you see Division E teams do a lot. So unless they've got... I think the more likely outcome is a couple kill advantage and then a keep taken, is what we're fighting for on this objective. We shall see. So gonna move in here. Velaravia gonna move onto the point. Silence comes on out. Big taunt. And Brightwing is down. That's a huge pick. There is the Diva Mech coming out as well. Ratson trying to jump out of trouble. Once again, the Black Hole taking it away. Oh, and Murden goes down to the big shot. Oh my goodness. 2 kills for ReGen Rebel. They're just gonna move on to the bottom keep. They've got the minion wave here. Black arrows come on out. Wall is being taken down. Big, oh my gosh, that Tassadar damage is threatening. Just taking out those minion waves, making it very difficult to push in here. Frazank moving on forward, gonna hit the pulse bomb. Diva gonna be okay for now. Right now, ReGen Rebel trying to move back, grab their own turrets, start up the objective once again here. There's just too much wave clear from the remaining heroes for ReGen Rebel to grab that keep. 62%. Murden just now respawning. See if Macro Machines is going to try to jump on this or if they're just going to go for the defense. What's going on with this siege camp? Oh, I thought it was bugged. It was just taking out a catapult. It's like Ratson's going to go for it here. 98-99. Oh, they don't get onto the point in time. Morven trying to step up. Sylphrenia and Syl get in once again here. Big pushback onto Morven. Anaressa was looking for it. Tassadar's going to be dismounted. And ReGen Rebel's got to be careful to make sure they don't get got like last time. Ratson's going to be looking for it. Protector moving onto the keep. This keep will be almost certainly going down here unless the Protector's forced to retreat. Velaravia staying alive there in the back, waiting to hit those swipes. Silent Zone comes out. Protector moves forward to get the last slam. Anaressa in trouble, though. Velaravia with the swipes back. Tracer is still on the chase. Unstoppable from Anaressa, and they're going to trade. Sylvanas trades out for Tracer. Meow Meow Cat's going to drop that mech explosion. Morven able to get away from the bomb. Oh, Diva, you got to be careful getting back into the mech there. Protector's going to expire here. Macro Machine's got to be careful. This is the kill combo coming out of this Protector. And they've got nowhere to retreat to right now. Uh-oh, Meow Meow Cats is caught here, stunned as well, but able to boost on out. Oh, what a battle here. ReGen Rebel strikes the first keep down. Despite the scuffle. Just a 1-for-1 on that keep. Both teams not having their flex DPS. Picking up the camps that they can. Right now, Macro Machines locking in that bottom side turret. Heal camp is going to go over to ReGen Rebel here. Top fort taking a little bit of damage. Top lane not a huge deal. But it helps not to have constant pressure in a certain lane that you have to deal with. ReGen Rebel playing it safe for now. Sylvanas on the way back, Tracer on the way back. Left side camp is taken. Oh, we've got a steal going on here. Syl is going to get there. And they're going to move on to the point. Taunt comes out onto Murden. There's the electric fence and the silence zone on the point. There's a silence arrow coming on as well. Tracer, stays alive. And Macro Machines is able to back out. Oh my goodness. There's just so many of these fights where teams get to disengage. We're moving back to second Protector B soon. ReGen Rebel. Oh no, Tassadar. Tassadar's on the bottom side here. Oh, it looked like ReGen Rebel were going to engage on the top there. Would have been a 5v4. The slow siege on the bottom is going to start. Black arrows coming out from Anaressa, moving forward very, very aggressively. Flailing swipes from Velaravia. Gosh dang it. Velaravia. Morven going to get hit with the taunt, but there's the black hole pushing 2 away. Syl Eating the pulse bomb. Meow Meow Cats still looking for that bomb charge. Very, very close here. Morven gets stunned and taunted. Oh, this could be big. Morven's starting to move away. The movement speed is enough. Frizank moving in, trying to get some big damage. Sill is very, very low. Meow Meow Cats has the bomb waiting. Taunt comes out, but it's not going to be enough. Varian falls. Polymorph is enough to stop the bomb. There goes the Diva mech, but so does Malthael fall. Anaressa trying to back up. Li Ming is down. Frizank needs another blink. That's Sylvanas down. Veloravia trying to get behind that fort. Has the armor. Oh, Tracer wants it. Right wing going to come in with the polymorph, and that's Stukov going down. It's a quad kill for Macro Machines. They get the mid fort. They're not going for the keep. Oh no, they're going for top fort. They're going to clean up the forts. Bottom lane catapults. Oh no. Arcane is going to clean these up, but not before they deal 47% damage to the core. That's a possible backdoor opening the ReGen Rebel could use. I mean, they're not exactly a core racing composition, but I mean, their damage is not too bad between Li Ming and Stukov to just knock down a building. Looks like they're thinking about it. ReGen Rebel starting to group up on the bottom side of the map here. Stukov is now up. Frizank. It looks like they're just going to set up for their turret. Okay, ReGen Rebel going for the turret. Tracer trying to finish off the right side turret. Sill could get here in time. Lost is in the area, but here comes Sill. They got the 5v2 here. Taunt not going to come out. Frizank able to get the triple blink and get out. They lose the turret here. Are they just going to pressure the core? Protector is up right now. Oh no, Malthael and Murden are in. It looks like ReGen Rebel's just going to move forward here. Sill needs to get a reveal. No, oh, what a black hole. Arcane 13th with a great black hole, but the core is taking damage. The turrets are starting to go down here. One of them's out of range, though. Core at 32%. The Diva Bomb is out to going to clear these lanes. 3%, and that's going to be it. ReGen Rebel take advantage and win game number 1. GG. My goodness. I thought they might go for it there. Macro Machines didn't believe it. They got into the mech, and ReGen Rebel capitalized, moving on down to the bottom side. They had the turrets, they had the Merc Queen, the bomb to clear the minions. They take the victory in a long one. I think we're approaching 26, 27 minutes. The game time isn't reflected here. But nicely done. Sulfrenia on the Li Ming, 111, nearly 112,000 hero damage coming on out for ReGen Rebel. Very nicely played. Arcane 13th on the Tassadar for Macro Machines, leading the categories. Top Siege, top hero damage at almost 149,000. Coming out from that W build, top experience gained as well. My goodness. My goodness. Take a look at the talents. Let's update the scoreboard here, and we'll get ready for game 2. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to run a prediction. I've been on the NGS channel so much. I keep forgetting. So close. I'll try to remember for this next one. Give you guys a chance to bet some bananas. Delicious, delicious water. Alrighty. We do not have a lobby just yet, so what we're going to do is we're going to go on a short break. But when we come on back, it's going to be game number 2 of ReGen Rebel versus Macro Machines. Sit tight. Alrighty, welcome back. We are setting up here for game number 2, ReGen Rebel versus Macro Machines. We're going to be going to Braxis Holdout here for game number 2, as chosen by Macro Machines. So they have chosen map pick for this game number 2. We almost went to Braxis Outpost. I thought that could have been cool. But hey, apparently there's a rule that you can't just choose any kind of map you want, including ARAM maps. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Just give I don't think I am I able to. I don't think I can just give points like that on Twitch's system. I know I could do it with, like, you know, a custom bot points. They just do willy-nilly, do whatever you want. That's true. I did forget. I'll tell you what. I'll do a compromise for you. I'll give you 10 squats for free. How about that? Alright, there you go. There you go. That's as much as you get. If you're good at something, never do it for free. Unless you mess up. Alrighty. We'll give them the caster ready. Looks like we got a couple of subs here for Macro Machines, if I do recall. Morven is out, Juke City is in. Lost is out, nobody is in. Here for Macro Machines. With 34 viewers, we should have 340 squats. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Meow, 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 cats. Thank you so much for the follow. Good series so far. Squatinator has been called. We can do that. We can do a quick one. I'll get you that prediction this time. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. All right, teams are still talking. Teams are getting ready, getting set. I haven't cast a Braxis game in forever. You know why I haven't cast a Braxis game in forever? Because I've been in Storm Div. They don't do Braxis. No Braxis allowed in Storm Div. So we'll have to see what the big strats are. What's the new hotness here on Braxis? Are we going globals? Are we going Genjis? What are we doing? What's the play? Is Medivh coming on out? I don't know. Last I checked, there were like Zul'jin players and Chromie players, and Garrosh was coming out of nowhere, and it was Stitches was a problem. There's all sorts of fun stuff you can do here on Braxis Holdout. Does that mean I get paid to cast games? Sometimes. Rarely, but sometimes. Alrighty. Waiting on team readies, and we'll be all set. Braxis fun out? Does that mean it's fun there, or the fun is out? What's your take, Taco? Tell us how you really feel. Goodness gracious. Team's still strategizing, considering possibly going to the bathroom, getting water, breathing fresh air. That was a long game. I'm just here to chill. I'm here to cast, man. I don't mind if they want to take their time in between games. It's all good, all good. Counter to Super Longbow Sky is 8-minute Braxis. I'll tell you what, though. I've seen some quick Braxis games. This was last season in Div A, I want to say. I got to cast Cavalier Guests team with Kaiberries, Mockery, Coffee, Cav. I'm missing somebody. Kyle, Mockery, Kai, Cav, Coffee. Yeah, that's everybody. What am I talking about? They ran shit like triple healer with Oriole on the front line. And just ran it down and won. It was something to see. Oh, goodness gracious. Jimmy, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate the support. Welcome to the show. Alright, we got one team that's ready. Is the other team ready? One shall only have to find out. You know what? If this, I'll tell you right now. Based on these lobby speeds. So what I do for uploading my cast is all of my best of threes on YouTube are exactly an hour and 40 minutes. It's an hour and 40 minutes. I leave a buffer. I've got a screen that says the series is over. This screen is just to hide the number of games that are in a series. And it works like 98% of the time. Morven, thank you so much for the follow. Good game so far today, buddy. D Nasty wants a 30-second plank. Okay, I tell you what. I don't know if I can do a 30-second plank right now. I got to be ready for the draft to start. But right after the draft ends, I'll get you that 30-second plank. So that I can be nice and out of breath for announcing the teams, okay? Okay, we've got the teams ready. Let's jump into this draft here in just a moment. We've successfully killed the time. We're in to win. Right after this draft, we're doing the 30-second. Let me make sure there's not a bunch of garbage in the view of the camera. I was cleaning up, okay? I was cleaning up, man. It's not my fault. Okay, I think we're all right. All right, ReGen Rebel will be first to act here on Braxis Holdout. See if the bans are similar to last time or if they've got some map bans in mind. If it goes to 2, that's like 23 minutes of squatting. That's a lot of squatting. I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that. Gen Rebel carefully considering the first ban here. What shall it be? No Rexars allowed. Rexar still fairly, still fairly good at being a bully on the top point. There are a couple heroes that tend to outduel him, but if you don't play them, that can be a problem. Hogger is probably the most powerful that comes to mind in terms of just out-sustaining and bullying a Rexar at the top lane. If you're just a total baller, you can go Kira, but Kira is kind of a double-edged sword up there. The wave clear is not great. The kill potential is really, really high, but the ability to be ganked is also really, really high, and the wave clear is just not that good. So that's a kind of precarious matchup, but if you don't play Hogger, Rexar can be a problem up there. Definitely put it that way. Sonya once again removed by macro machines, so we've got some solo lane bans here. Sonya does okay into Rexar. That's kind of a 50-50. I think depending on how much free damage Sonya can put onto Misha can really drain Rexar's mana reserves. There's that Stitches ban once again. It seems fairly targeted so far in the ban phase rather than map dependent for both of these teams. Macro machines with the last ban here. There goes Johanna. So Diablo is up. ReGen Rebel banded away from the second position last time. It's a bit of a risk to take a Diablo first pick, but if they're worried about macro machines getting it, it's not the worst thing in the world to do. We'll have to see what their priority is here. They could also try to steal the Brightwing that was first pick last time by macro machines. Villaravia going for the Deckard, though, wanting the zone control, wanting the zone presence that Deckard can provide. I can dig it. Melee Deathwing supposed to be a Rexar lane counter. If you can hit both of them with your regen, I can see that working. I haven't seen the matchup too much, but on paper it seems like it should work. Arcane 13th is going to snap up that Sylvanas, and nobody is indeed going to go for the Brightwing. Nobody coming in alongside Juke City 88 this game for macro machines. ReGen Rebel next 2 picks here. They've got the Deckard. Let's see if they want to stack on the zone control even more. Got your Tassadar, you got your May, baby. Oh, okay. Going. Meow Meow Cats locking in the Dahaka. Going for that global, and Sylphrenia wants Kael'thas. Kael'thas Deckard. Got the makings of a bit of a wombo here. Kael'thas, good AoE damage. Deckard, good AoE engage. Good AoE roots. Makes me wonder if we are going to indeed see the Diablo after all. Macro Machine's going to remove the May here. May Deckard is a little bit more of a standard pairing. Diablo Deckard is like the aggressive version of the zone control. ReGen Rebel, they're looking at Sylvanas, they're looking at Brightwing here. They've got the Dahaka locked in. Be surprised to see them further reduce the solo lane matchup. Okay, they want to remove the roam. If they've got, you know, if Frizzank is willing to play Tracer, maybe they're willing to play Zeratul as well. Oh, there is that going to be that Hogger. Juke City 88. Coming in with the Hogger. It's going to be Hogger versus Dahaka. Frizzank on the Tychus. That's a pretty gnarly pick into Dahaka as well. And it's a nice one to take away from ReGen Rebel here, as Hogger can suffer into Tychus if they do ever meet here on Braxis Holdout. ReGen Rebel. Sylvanas, Tychus, both short-ish range. Can be in range of the Deckard engage. What are we doing here? Oh, you know, I had it in the back of my mind. So, I don't like... Here's where I don't like Mal'Ganis here. I tried to play Mal'Ganis. The reason I don't like Mal'Ganis here is we've got a Brightwing Polymorph, we've got a Tychus for consistent damage, and we've got a Sylvanas that's going to be silencing you one way or another. We've got Taunt coming out from Ratson. It's a matchup that is so dependent on timing. The Mal'Ganis matchup. If you can weave your abilities properly, and if you can avoid the interrupts, it can go great. But more often than not, what I see is Mal'Ganis just wanting to hit that last ability, and then boop, polymorph, and you're just kind of dead. Ratson locking in the Varian as the last pick tank here for Macro Machines. Okay, I mean, I will say one thing about Mal'Ganis players. They are a confident bunch. If people are people aren't just going, maybe I'll go and pick a Mal'Ganis. They're like, I am confident, I am playing this Mal'Ganis. So you've got that going for you here. We'll see if ReGen Rebel can pull it off. Macro Machines got a pretty solid comp here. It's gonna be difficult to fight into, but you've got the Kael'thas, you've got, you know, Cassia, a lot of damage, Kael'thas, a lot of damage, Deckard, good zone control. We'll see if they can do it. Let's jump in.
Facility powering up. We're about to begin.
D-Nasty. I got too caught up in the draft and I didn't do the plank. I'm gonna do it after the game, okay? I did get the prediction going. Let's get into the game. Game number 2 on the left in the blue, ReGen Rebel. Solfrenia is on Kael'thas. Velaravia on the Deckard. Anaressa is on Cassia. We've got Syl on the Mal'Ganis. Meow Meow Cat's on Dahaka. On the right in the red, we have Macro Machines. Nobody on the Brightwing. Ratson playing Varian. Arcane 13th on the Sylvanas. Frizzank on Tychus. And Juke City 88 is on the Hogger. We've got lots of quests over on the side of ReGen Rebel. We've got the Q quest Thunderstroke here for Cassia. We've got the Arcane Barrier reward of Mana Addict for Kael'thas. Looking at the Tissue Regeneration health quest for Dahaka. And we have the Scroll of Identify root quest here for Deckard. Predictions up, predictions up. Go bet your points because the prediction is up. There's the big stun combo, and oh, Brightwing is down. Ratson in trouble. It's enough. Varian falls. The combos are in. ReGen Rebel with the early pressure and the early double kill. Solfrenia gonna lock in that globe here for ReGen Rebel. That's, you know, that was a confidence level play. That was embarrassing has been called. I mean, Mal'Ganis can go in there and get you stuck for a bit. Deckard's going to be able to hit that combo. Kael'thas is going to catch you if you're too close together. Gonna catch you. Checking in on our top lane matchup here. Meow Meow Cats having to pop the essence here. This matchup can be tough for Dahaka, because Dahaka, you know, the regen of Dahaka is good later on when those talents come online. Hogger is just better at all times, but especially in the early going. Especially in the early going. Still going to move forward. Night Rush going to land there onto Varian. Deckard follow-up coming on in is going to find the root as well. Kael'thas has the combo. As Cassia raining down the damage. Arcane 13th. Taking some big hits, but the Haunting Wave is enough to get away. Dahaka having to go back and tap here. So far, though, ReGen Rebel effectively controlling the bottom side, which means we're going to be at a little bit of a stalemate. We'll see who makes the first move to these camps, possibly to the top lane here. Sometimes you can just get into a bit of a stalemate. Dahaka going to have to head on back to base. Hogger just too much damage, too much self-healing there. Syl with the Night Rush forward. Won't find anyone just yet, but the 4s are in, which means Varian becomes a real boy. Still going to get hit with the taunt there. Polymorph coming out as well. They layered on top, unfortunately, but look at the back line. Brightwing is going to go down. Arcane 13th is down. Macro Machine's going to have to be real careful about clumping up here because ReGen Rebel is out to punish. Very, very nicely done on these engages. Uh-oh, Meow Meow Cats. Ratson coming out with the taunt here. Lion's Maw follow-up, and Dahaka is down. And Aressa stepping on the point here. There's 3 up here. Guess you gotta be a little bit careful. Isn't Cyberhawk a banned skin? Technically, yes. It has to be addressed in the first 2 minutes of the game. So we are in the clear. But you are correct. It would be preferable for you Kael'thas players out there to not use the skin, because it can believe some of the abilities are a little harder to see, if I recall. I don't know if it's the Netherwind or the Flame Strike, but there's a reason it's on the ban list. Arcane 13th going way in deep there, trying to get the kill onto Syl, but Mal'Ganis able to slip away there. Nice re-engage, though, by Macro Machines, means they're going to control both points. There's Velaravia on the way down. After dropping off a couple potions, Taunt comes out onto Syl, Polymorph in as well. Can Mal'Ganis get out? Just barely. But the threat is real. ReGen Rebel trying to move on to the point here. Syl couldn't find the Night Rush. Ratson waiting in the top bush. Taunt is in, Polymorph coming out as well. Still going into the backline, finds the hit onto Frazank. There is the Living Bomb kill. Tychus is down. ReGen Rebel have their level 7s. Dahaka still having some trouble here. Brightwing warping on up, Ratson coming in, but Meow Meow Cat's able to get away here. ReGen Rebel going to be just moving down the bottom lane here. It's Macro Machines moving up to the top side to start their Hellbat camp. Let's see if they can get this. Ratson coming out with the taunt, but will get hit by the sleep of Mal'Ganis, allowing the rest of the team to cruise on out of there. ReGen Rebel going back for the globe here. Kael'thas at 14 stacks so far. Still looking for a Night Rush forward. Going to be polymorphed out of it, though. Taunt comes in as well. Syl doesn't have the Night Rush to get away, but look at that. The Deckard combo again. Nobody is down. This is the trouble here for Ratson. I've been harking on the Mal'Ganis, but for Varian to charge forward, Velaravia is just going, okay, you want to charge forward, I'll just go back and stop anyone from following up. Throws out the cube, throws out the triangle. Just shapes them down. Brightwing, Sylvanas, Tychus just can't step up. Deckard really doing a great job here in the early going for ReGen Rebel. Still just looking for a turnaround Night Rush, but Ratson was able to move on back. Fellclaws to clear the lane. Ratson in the back line finds Anoresic, and anyone getting range though. Arcane and nobody not able to get there in time. Still has the sleep. Fellclaw's not going to land on the Brightwing. Juke City on the edge here. Here comes Hogger to try to make it an odd number engage. Big combo from the Cassia. Mal'Ganis is going to be the first to go down here. Sulfrenia falls as well. Ratson was able to get away there. Nice flank coming in from Hogger. That's a double kill for Macro Machines. Hogger going to move up to the top lane, try to get the double channel here for Macro Machines, and this looks like it's going to be first objective. Dahaka not going to be able to bully Hogger off that point, even with level 10s. But Dahaka's burrowing down here. Meow Meow Cat's trying to get the bottom cap. Oh, and will do so. 84% is where it stops. ReGen Rebel have their 10s. They could go in and fight this. Dahaka is trying to go in for the engage. Ratson slept and rooted once again. Big sleep on the back line. Varian in trouble here. Oh, the big pull. Varian is down. Arcane the 13th is pulled in. What a job. Can Arcane actually get away here? Great haunting wave. Fortunately, ReGen Rebel, they're not going to be able to get any objective pressure, but they are just going to go ahead and work on this fort. For Zank, trying to get the long distance clear with this Commandeer Odin. Like fort going to be saved for the meantime. Dahaka headed back up towards the top lane. Let's see if we can get a little bit of channel here for ReGen Rebel as Hogger waiting on the flank here. Looking toward the long flank. Anoresa moving away. Ratson wanted that taunt as Syl moving on past Varian once again here. Taunt comes out onto Velaravia. What a shockwave on the edge though by Juke City 88. Anoresa and Velaravia so low. There's the turnaround sleep. Sylvanas is down. Unbelievable. ReGen Rebel were on the edge of death on 3 different characters, and they turn it into a double kill. Varian headed to the top lane to try to stop the objective channel. We're at 80%. I believe Varian stops this barely in time here. 88%, but the bottom fort is down. Incredible. Macro Machines were so close to like a triple kill there, and they end up losing 2. And now ReGen Rebel wants this camp. Syl with the double sleep. Deckard trying to move in there, root out onto Sylvanas. But it's a simple zone. Just a zone. You say it's just a zone. You say it's just a zone. Oh, we got a pause coming out here. Pause has been called. Technical issues. All right, we'll see what's going on here. I would go do a plank now, but again, I don't want to miss this. If they just go, "Oh, ready," and then start. But wow, we're past 9 minutes here. And we're going to be jumping right back in. I was right. I was correct. Ratson moving on to the bottom point. Syl, Syl could be in trouble here. Pops the swarm, but there's the taunt. That's 10-second cooldown, trying to get the Fellclaws on out. There's a huge sleep. Kael'thas with the combo, but they're all woken up before the living bombs could pop off here. There's Dahaka on the edge, wants a drag. Juke City trying to get away here. Syl moves forward. Night Rush once again. Oh, Tychus. Tychus in trouble here. The combo comes out. Root is in. Look at the combos, the living bombs. Tychus is gonna get got. Ratson. Oh no. Varian body blocked on the edge. Varian with nowhere to go here. There's the fend in. Trying to turn it around, but the sleep is out. The stagger kill and the Zerg wave is going to be pushing down the bottom lane for ReGen Rebel. They've got to catch up to it, though. Sylvanas in the top lane is locking it down for this wave from Macro Machines. But look at the pressure on the bottom side. 13-11 here for ReGen Rebel as they continue to push forward. Commandeer Odin comes out from Frazank trying to clear this away. But this is looking like trouble for this keep. Guardian's still at full health here. Keep down to close to half. Ultralisks are going in. Syl is going to get the sleep onto one. There's the Deckard combo. Mal'Ganis is so low on health, is able to move on out. The Zerg are trying to kill this. Taunt comes out onto Cassia. There's the turnaround sleep, but it's not going to land. Juke City has the shockwave. So many low members. Can they get away? Velaravia is still alive. Syl still alive. Moves over the potion. The chase continues. Macro Machines wants to keep going. There's the root going to land onto Hogger. They've got the wall to retreat to. Ratson has the taunt, but it's just onto Dahaka. Adaptation coming on out. Now that they're turning it around onto Macro Machines, big silence arrow from Sylvanas, but no kills to be found. Wow. ReGen Rebel currently up a level and a half here. Both teams moving on to their camps. Bottom keep stands by but a sliver. But a sliver. But there's no one on the side of ReGen Rebel that can just kind of steal that for free. So they will have to just simply try to throw minions at it. Cruiser camp being picked up by ReGen Rebel. We see the bottom lane ready to be cleared by Macro Machines. We are even talent here. It's 15-13, but it is even talent here. This could be an opportunity for Macro Machines to get an even fight, if they go for it. ReGen Rebel starting to move towards the bottom side. Looks like they're flirting with the boss. It'd be a... Anaressa gonna fire it up. This is a risky play. Oh, Dahaka. I was just saying no one could do that. They sneak the keep. Macro Machines is going for the bottom fort. They don't know. Either they... Oh, here they come. They realize they're mounted up and they're on the way. They realize there's only one place ReGen Rebel could be. Juke City's on the way. Are they going to get here in time? No! The boss is taken. But could this be a throw pit? They're going to be fighting here. Big stun silence. Sylphrenia on the wrong side of things. Frazank is trying to get this kill. There's the arcane barrier. Juke City's being chased out by... Meow Meow Cats. The Kael'thas is traded out for Sylvanas. So the boss marches down the top lane here. Hogger barely surviving. Stun coming out. Meow Meow Cats catches Ratson hit by the tip of the root. There's the Cassia pull and Varian goes down. 16-14 here for ReGen Rebel. They've got a boss push in the top lane. They've got beacon progress underway here. This is looking pretty lethal. Top fort is down. Hogger's trying to move to the bottom side to stop the objective channel at least. Syl moves out with the Night Rush. Can't quite catch nobody in Frazank. But Hogger is going to stop the channel. Kael'thas back on the battlefield here. Keep wall going to be shredded by this boss. Arcane going in with the double wave. The Haka was able to take back the bottom point, though, as Hogger had to move back for the defense, and this is going to be a blue wave pushing down the top lane. Unless Ratson gets here very quickly. Uh-oh. We've got a counterplay here. Velaravia is going to interrupt the shockwave. Syl so low in the back. Mal'Ganis goes down. Team got split there. But now the wave is coming. Top lane. Will the clear be enough? Macro Machines moving right out here. Arcane. Oh no, Arcane! Oh, Arcane, buddy. That's a lot of damage. The Banelings on the Hydralisk, though, that's no joke. You can't be tanking that wave. Oh my goodness. Core is being threatened by some catapults here. Excuse me. Mal'Ganis still down for 10 seconds. ReGen Rebel moving out very aggressively here. Sylphrenia wants the combo, can't quite hit. Rat's unable to get away, though. This is risky business. Macro Machines are about to have their 16s. There they are. It's a 4v5 situation. Mal'Ganis is on the way, but not here just yet. Taunt comes out, silence as well. Deckard and Cassia have to move back here. Tunneling Claws from Dahaka is going to allow Meow Meow Cats to get away and the adaptation to pop. Oof. That was risky business. They almost get the keep once again here. Ratson going to step forward. Ooh, able to move back. ReGen Rebel going for the camp steal. Syl is going to see him coming. Camp going to be taken. Velaravia is going to... Oh, 3 are caught! Full combo is coming! The Fell Claws, nobody in trouble! Brightwing is down. Just the widest range on that stay a while and listen. Somehow catches 3. It was a hair's breadth away from catching 0 and they catch 3. Unbelievable. They're going to start this push down here on the bottom lane with the Bruiser camp. If they can pick up another pick, this could be a march to the core here. Still moves forward. Sleep coming out onto Hogger. Ratson on the back line is going to be peeled off. There's the full root coming on out. There's Stone Curse. Is so much damage, and Varian is down. Juke City and Arcane trying to get away, but there goes Sylvanas. Another 2 picked off. Brightwing is on the way back, but the core is now being threatened. Syl moving forward. Hogger is spinning on the back line here. Carrion Swarm is popped. Core shielding is gone. Juke City has got to be careful on the edge. That's Hogger down. Frizank jumping out of that Odin. Nobody trying to polymorph here on the edge. Core down to 63%. ReGen Rebel want to end this series now. Frizank and Nobody trying their best here, but there's just too much damage. The sleep comes out, and the core is going to fall. GG has been called, and ReGen Rebel with the 2-0 series victory. GG. Unbelievable. What a push to end the game. ReGen Rebel get the 2-0 and get the series victory. Sulfrenia on the Kael'thas, 42,500 damage coming on out there for ReGen Rebel. Juke City on the Hogger putting on an absolute clinic for macro machines. Top Siege, top Hero, top Soak. Really showing off what a Hogger can do. Very, very nicely done. Put up the talent screen. Let's update the scoreboard. We'll do our plank, and we'll do our interview. All right. Prediction. Outcome 1. We go back here. Kyle Ferguson coming in with the 33. Thank you so much, Kyle. Welcome, everybody. Unfortunately, you just missed the series. ReGen Rebel coming in with the 2-0 victory. Gecko Indigo, thank you so much for the follow. IO chat, the 30-second plank, so we're going to do that real quick. Where's my floor cam? There it is. Floor cam is out.
Remember your heel, your knee, and your shoulders are in the same alignment. And you're going to press your hip down gently. Ready, go. On 1, 2, 3, 4. Stretch back. Good. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And stretch back. Good.
And there you have it.
And 1, 2.
Let's turn off the face cam. And let's get ourselves an interview. Gecko Indigo, Coffee with Syl, thank you so much for the follow. Let's get ourselves this interview going. We'll do some more stuff afterwards. All right. All right. Where are we? Alrighty. We've got folks coming in. Anaressa, Taco, Vela, welcome.
Hello.
Is this the whole crew? We got anyone else coming on through?
No,
I think it's
just
just the
us.
3 of us.
Okay, cool. Congratulations on the 2-0. Well done.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Coming in with a slightly different roster than previous weeks. How was it playing with this iteration of the crew?
Well, we tried it last night and the comms were pretty smooth. So we tried it again today and it worked again. So I think that we're changing our name to the ReGen Rebels. And
Nice.
yep.
Had a lot of
All
those coming
ladies
through the
have
chat for
racing.
sure.
Yeah. No, Still was great about stepping up to tank when Taka was sick, and being able to kind of fill that role and call the fights and just really, really rose to the challenge. So I'm super, super grateful for her for doing that.
Fantastic. Looking good out there for sure. Looking at game number 1, Volskaya Foundry there coming out with the Varian Li Ming composition. Going the distance there for sure. I think we got maybe to level 26 or so there. When the game's going that late, what are the comms like in that sort of situation? Are you looking for vision cues? Are you looking to play aggressively? Are you watching the flanks? What's the calls like at the 25th minute on Volskaya Foundry?
Yeah, it's a lot of, all right, where are they? What are they trying to do? We're up on structures. How do we continue delaying and just let our advantage build up? And making sure we don't make any rash decisions and throw.
We're not known for those at all.
What?
Tell me about the sort of the last minute of the game there. It looked like you weren't going to go towards the objective. It looked like I wasn't sure if you were going to go straight to core or if you were just looking for those turrets to pick up there. Did you know that you were going core straight away, or was it just something that happened to develop as the push went on?
Yeah, I mean the Katas earlier in the game had already done a decent chunk of the work for us, so we knew that if they got the protector and didn't get out of it soon enough, then we would have probably enough of an advantage to break through shields. And even if it didn't work, we still had all of our keeps up at that point, and we thought we would be able to survive a team wipe. So we thought it was a good chance of winning the game and a low chance of losing the game.
Makes sense. Very strong push, picking up the win in game number 1. Macro Machines then chooses to go to Braxis holdout there. Bringing out the Mal'Ganis, not often seen, but played, it seemed to work very, very effectively with this comp. Was there a lot of practice? It seemed like the coordination between Mal'Ganis and Deckard especially was very much on point.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, we've been working on that a little bit. This is gonna sound absolutely crazy, but Phil and I have been playing ARAMs together, and I'm telling you, ARAMs really make a difference with your teamwork. Because you never know who you're gonna get, and then you have to kind of make something work.
Okay. I mean, so it came down more to the personal communication rather than just reps on 2 particular heroes, you're saying?
Well, I think that with a competitive team, the difference between a competitive team and just a random 5 stack is the communication. So, as a team as a whole, we've just been really working on our communication and, being good to each other, having fun, making sure that, we know how to say words at the right time.
Fantastic. I mean, as long as that's working, everyone's having fun. I mean, it's coming through. We got victories here, 2-0 today. Looking pretty good, and that's a good indicator for the playoff picture for sure. As we move on through these last weeks, we've got sort of a tight race for the 7/8 spot between looks like CM Beyond, the baddest dudes, Macro Machines, and yourselves. I guess with this win, do you feel like you've got a better lock on the playoffs here? Do you feel confident heading into the final weeks?
I don't think I can really say. We're just really here to have fun and like we're really grateful to MM Macro Machines for playing with us today. And like, if we make the playoffs, that would be really cool. But we're just really here to have fun.
All right. Sounds good to me. Well, congratulations on the 2-0. Well done. The floor is yours. Any shout outs you'd like to make before we close out here?
Can I go first? Is that okay, ladies?
Yeah, go for it.
Sure, honey.
So, not being able to play this evening, or not wanting to risk crippling us by playing this evening and only talking for 2 minutes at a time. Um, I'm really proud of these ladies, all 5 of them. This was all 5 ladies on the ReGen Rebel roster, hence all the Rebel jokes and whatever. And Beast, Pat, and I are going to be finding a new team, etc. Just so proud of them coming together, working together, and getting this win, especially coming into this late picture with the playoffs. So just I cannot express how proud of these women that I am, and big shout out to Murdad, of course, and thanks for the pickup, Crush.
Vel, you want to go next?
Sure. My shout out is to Anna, who holds this team together. Truly, she does all of the hard work. So thanks, Anna. I really appreciate you, girl.
Thank you. Yeah, huge shout out to I know we're kind of going in a circle here. But huge shout out to Taco. I know how hard it is to step back and put the team before your own desire to play, when you know you can't really play up to snuff. That's such a hard thing to do, and you did it with grace and totally trusted us, and I'm glad we were able to make you proud. Huge thanks to Crush for picking up the cast. We were really excited about this match, and yeah, really glad that we got you in here. Shout out to Macro Machines. You guys are great to play with. Chat with everything. You guys are great. And shout out to Vox Mom.
To be
Awesome
fair, Anna,
stuff.
we don't know that I couldn't play up to snuff. We just didn't want to risk it.
Yeah.
No comment.
Fantastic. All righty. Once again, congratulations, Bella, Taco, and Aressa. Thank you so much for joining me, and good luck going into the next few weeks.
Thank you
so much.
Thank you, sir.
Crash.
Have a good evening.
You too.